Have you ever felt that quiet, unshakable sense of knowing, as if a hidden part of you holds the answers to your biggest questions? Imagine having access to that part of yourself, your higher self, effortlessly right now. Not as some distant, mystical goal, but as a profound, immediate reality. Today, I'm going to share with you the path to effortlessly connect with your higher self, to shape reality as you desire and witness undeniable, guaranteed success. Now, what exactly is this higher self? We talk about it, we sense its presence in moments of clarity, but rarely do we pause to truly understand it. Your higher self is not a separate entity floating above you or some mystical figure beyond reach. It's the part of you that sees clearly, unclouded by fear, worry, or doubt. Think of it as the essence of you, already aware of your life's highest purpose, already calm and fully in alignment with every answer you seek. Connecting with this part of you begins with a single step: quieting the noise. Most of us live in a world that bombards us with distractions, thoughts that race through our minds, demanding we focus on every little what if and should have. Imagine trying to hear a whisper in a room full of people shouting. That's what it's like to access the higher self when we're lost in our mental clutter. But here's the real key: connecting with your higher self isn't about forcing silence, it's about letting go. Letting go of the noise, the thoughts, and the inner dialogue that drowns out that quiet voice within. This doesn't require you to escape to a mountaintop or undergo elaborate rituals. No. All it takes is a moment of true stillness and the willingness to listen deeply. When you manage to create that space even for just a moment, reality begins to shift. It's subtle but powerful. Problems that seemed insurmountable begin to unravel, and solutions present themselves with a grace that seems almost magical. But make no mistake, this isn't magic. This is alignment. When you are connected with your higher self, reality flows in harmony with you, like a river following its natural course. I remember a time in my own life when I stumbled into this alignment without even knowing it. I was working on a project, one that required both creativity and strategy, but I had been overthinking it for days, forcing ideas that just weren't coming. Finally, exhausted, I decided to let go. I stopped forcing, closed my eyes, and asked myself, what would my higher self do here? In that moment, a deep calm settled over me, and the answers flowed as if they'd been waiting all along. It was as if reality shifted in my favor. Everything I needed to finish that project appeared effortlessly, and that's the lesson here. When we're aligned with our higher self, we stop working against the current and start flowing with it. This kind of connection requires trust, and trust isn't always easy. We've been taught to trust what's loud, what's urgent, and to respond to life's demands. But our higher self speaks in stillness, in calm assurance, a voice that knows without shouting. The more we learn to trust that voice, to let go of the constant need for control, the more effortlessly our lives begin to flow. Think about it. How much of your energy is spent trying to control your life? And has control ever really brought you the peace or success you're searching for? Control is an illusion. The more we cling to it, the more resistance we encounter. And resistance, I've learned, is precisely what blocks us from our higher self. What if you could let go, even just a little? Imagine it. What might happen if instead of holding on tightly, you allowed yourself to flow with the current of your higher self? You'd likely find, as I have, that letting go is not a loss of power, but the ultimate act of it. It's in this space of release that our true power is revealed, and we begin to co-create reality with ease. Now, let's get practical. This isn't about living in a constant meditation, but about bringing that higher self into every moment, every decision. Start by asking yourself, what would my higher self do right now? Whether you're facing a challenge or an opportunity, This simple question redirects your focus from fear or doubt to calm certainty. As you make choices from this state, you'll notice subtle shifts in the world around you. Life begins to mirror your inner calm. It's like reality is giving you feedback, reflecting the harmony or chaos within. And as you align with the higher self, you'll see more synchronicities, opportunities you hadn't noticed before, and obstacles will naturally fall away. See, here's a truth most people overlook. Reality is always reflecting back to us the state of our inner world. If your life feels chaotic, chances are there's unresolved chaos within you. When you start creating from the higher self, life feels smooth, as if reality is aligning perfectly to meet your intentions. So, imagine living in a constant state of flow, where each day feels like an unfolding of your deepest intentions, effortlessly manifesting. This isn't about forcing life to bend to your will. It's about living so in tune with your higher self that life naturally meets you where you are. To truly master bending reality, we must understand that our higher self is not just a guide, but a creator. Every moment, it's generating reality from within. The limitations you perceive, the barriers, the obstacles are not absolute truths. They're reflections of your current state of mind, waiting for you to shift. There was a time when I too felt bound by limitations. I believed certain doors were closed, that certain dreams were unrealistic. But as I connected more deeply with my higher self, I saw that these barriers were illusions. They were reflections of my own self-doubt. And the moment I let go of those doubts, life unfolded in ways I'd never imagined. Opportunities arrived, relationships deepened, and my goals began to manifest effortlessly. Living as though you already have what you desire is the key. Ask yourself, what if you're already that higher self? Every thought, every action becomes a signal to the universe, aligning your external world with your internal state. The world is constantly mirroring who you believe yourself to be. To become the master of your reality, you must realize this truth. You are already the creator. When you fully embrace your higher self, you stop seeing yourself as separate from it. The life you desire is no longer something you chase, it's something you are. So, I leave you with this. Are you ready to fully embrace your role as the creator of your reality? To let go of limitations, embrace your higher self, and witness the unfolding of a life crafted by your deepest intentions. Remember, the power to shape reality is already within you, waiting for you to claim it. The journey to connecting with your higher self is one of the most profound paths you'll ever take. It's a journey back to your true essence, a reunion with the limitless being that you already are. And once you start, there's no going back, only forward into a life of boundless creation, joy, and fulfillment. So, take this moment right now to choose. Step into your power, connect with your higher self, and start shaping reality as you desire. The world is waiting to reflect the magnificence of who you truly are. Now, the choice is yours. Will you continue living by default, or will you step into the reality that you and only you have the power to create?